Welcome back to Higurashi. At long last, it's been a while. I apologize for being away for a while. Of course, you won't get this message because I never did upload the last of the videos I recorded previously, but yeah, pretty much things have been getting rather busy around home, so I haven't had quite as much time to record as I used to. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit more time in the coming month or so. So, to at least keep things going here. So, on that note, if I recall, when last we left off, the club was running through Satoko's trap zone, taking out the Mountain Hounds one after the other. The whole club, reunited, all alive. And Hanyu had an awesome freak this guy the fuck out talkie moment. So let us continue. A normal human couldn't have sounded like that. That's because she's a god. Oh, but Keiichi was great too. He sounded like a chicken whose neck was getting twisted. That's because Keiichi is a chicken with his neck twisted. Oh, that was easy for Keiichi-san, huh? He's also known as the magician of words in our club. That is true. As long as my opponent is a human and has ears, I can control him. That's a scary power. You should become a voice actor. I bet you'd be famous. Nippa? You probably would, Keiichi. Can you hear me? I'm Takano, Major Takano. I'm your boss's boss. Listen well. There is no demon or god. If there is, then fight it. Drag God from its position. Hibari and Uisu, join forces and reorganize your battle force. Otori, you join the rest of Shirasagi. The enemies are near the top of the mountain. Their base is probably somewhere by the storage shed from the Forest Service. They're at the top, so of course they can see our moves. They will ambush you. Even if you have to stab each other, make sure you take them out. Stab each other? That is, okay. Major, let us arm ourselves. We need more than tasers. No way! We've finally surrounded them. If we fall back, they'll escape. We almost have our hands around their necks. We just have to squeeze them. At the same time, Okunogi receives another radio call. Using this line means his caller doesn't want Takano to hear the conversation. Okunogi understands the meaning, so he walks away from Takano and answers quietly. Command vehicle to Otori 1. There has been an emergency. The research area of the clinic has been attacked. We received the intruder alarm for the entrance area, but it was turned off. But whoever turned it off didn't follow the false alarm procedure. We've been trying to confirm the situation, but there has been no response. All the security unit members in the basement have gone quiet. Now, Okunogi understands everything. He has been fooled. He suspected a diversion, but he never even thought that the heavily armed security unit of the Mountain Hounds, could be bested. If the enemies were soldiers in camouflage, then he wouldn't have been fooled. He underestimated them because he thought they were kids. But now he really understands. He realizes that the reason why no adults showed up in this battle on the mountain. I get it. Did you let Kuku and Tokyo know that? Not yet. Would you like me to? Do it now. Tomitake has escaped. We've closed the escape route, but I guess that's no use. They defeated even the harmed security unit within seconds. I don't think one RPG can stop them. Should we send reinforcements to the road closure? Fool! If we have any extra men, the princess would have already sent them in. Oh, the good old princess. Actually, you're the only one who isn't doing anything. You go. Get in touch with the unit at the roadblock. Tell them to be prepared for a vehicle trying to break through the blockade. Roger. Roger, we'll be ready. Everyone listen up. I just found out that the clinic has been attacked and the hostage has escaped. The enemy is expected to break through the blockade. Get the RPG ready. We'll fire at them all at once. We have permission to shoot. One of the unit members nods and opens a narrow case in the trunk of the van. There's a powerful anti-tank weapon, designated RPG-7 in the case. This is the weapon that changed the way recent wars were fought. This weapon can reach over 100 meters, and it can destroy any tank that exists on this Earth. In other words, with this weapon, it is possible for one soldier to destroy a tank. And we don't have a tank, do we? We have a car. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Each of the other 4 members has an MP5, which is the weapon used to destroy the tires on Irie's car. There is no question this blockade is well armed. They wait in the van until the enemy vehicle shows up. Once they see a suspicious vehicle, they plan to move into the middle of the road and stop it. They want to fire at the enemy vehicle all at once to destroy it. They all watch out very carefully for suspicious vehicles coming from Hinamizawa. This is the only road that connects Hinamizawa and the town. It takes way more than half a day to get to the town if they use a different route. And the road closure is at the point where the gravel road changes to a paved road. This is what people call the village border. And this is the last chance to stop anyone from leaving the village. Hinamizawa is higher than this point, so the vehicle will be coming downhill. They must be expecting a barricade as well as heavy resistance from the Mountain Hounds. If they wanted to pass this point, the only way would be to force their way through. They could start a gunfight, but that will take too much time. Since they don't want to waste any time, they should avoid unnecessary conflict. Growl. Somebody's stomach growls, but nobody makes fun of it. That's understandable. Since all the members are getting ready for battle, nobody even wants to laugh. It's almost noon. It's high noon. It is lunchtime, after all. That's when they hear a noise coming from the direction of Hinamizawa. Obviously, the car is going fast. Here they come! The van moves to the middle of the road and stops. Some members hide behind the van, and some hide in the bushes on the side of the road. They point their guns at the suspicious vehicle coming toward them. The car must be going very fast. This is a straight road. No matter how fast it's going, you can't escape. It's Kasai's car. The shining black paint and the sound of an engine make it very clear that it is a very nice car. Wait until the last possible second. We can only fire once. Make sure to get them with one shot. The RPG-7 fires an unguided rocket. Therefore, hitting a target that's moving fast is extremely difficult. However, the opponent is straight ahead. If the car tries to swerve suddenly, it'll flip. If that's the case, it's not necessary to shoot directly at it. Besides, according to what Kasai says, its power can easily flip a car without a direct hit. Even if there is only one chance to fire, the Mountain Hounds are definitely in an advantageous position. Tomitaki-san, a suspicious vehicle is blocking the road. Please stay low. Careful. Try to hit the nose of the van. I know. I've done this before. Mountain Hounds aim at the vehicle. It's coming right at them. Not yet. Not yet. Wait until it's within 100 meters. I know. Just measure. Mountain Hounds in the bushes lie in wait, ready to fire. The rocket on the tip glints eerily. It's waiting for its prey. 200 meters, 150. Prepare to fire! The soldier puts his finger on the trigger of the RPG-7. Whoa! Agasaka-san, prepare for impact. Brace for impact. 100 meters, fire! What happened? Didn't the RPG-7 fire? That's when the guy who is measuring the distance next to the shooter notices something. The shooter's shoulder has been hit, and he is tumbling to the ground. Was there a sniper? I didn't hear anything, so it must have been over 400 meters. Who cares? Fire! 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 Only their regular guns can stop the car now. The other Mountain Hounds fire all at once. Immediately they realize something. This car has been hit by a hail of bullets at close range. Any normal car would have been on fire by now. But there's nothing. This is a normal car. Of course. That's a specially made bulletproof limousine for the Sonozaki family. Hell yeah. Kasai! The spotter picked up the RPG. Don't let him fire. Huh. Do you think I'm going to miss him at this distance? Oh yeah, Sniper Kasai. Shion and Kasai are far beyond this straight road. They're in the enemy's blind spot on the other side of the hill, on top of an abandoned car. Shion is on her knees, checking the Mountain Hound's movements with a pair of military-grade, high-power binoculars. Kasai is lying on the top of the car with a sniper rifle in his hands. Shion figured this would be where the Mountain Hounds would put their ambush. So the only way for them to beat the Mountain Hounds was to snipe at them, to beat them to the punch, literally. Both Shion and Kasai took sniping lessons in the U.S. during the damn conflict, of course. Kasai is now aiming at the guy who picked up the RPG, and is trying to take position with it. Hurry up, fire it! What? Again, the RPG isn't fired and is down on the ground. The two who tried to shoot are both groaning and clawing at their wounds. They were both shot in the shoulder. The wounds won't kill them, but they definitely can't fight now. The car is already here! The Mountain Hounds scream and dive out of its way! Agasaka must be used to driving in this kind of situation. He hits the nose of the van just right and breaks through the blockade. The van flies away and turns a circle. Chase them! Let's go! As the Mountain Hounds try to get onto the van, Shion and Kasai shoot at them. There's a delay between the impact and the sound of the gunshot. It's an extra long-distance snipe. He must be a veteran sniper. Also a veteran spotter. They must totally see our movements. Their aim is too precise. The scope in a sniper rifle is one specifically made for sniping, as opposed to the scopes that are specifically made for basting turkeys, I suppose. Therefore, its field of vision is so narrow that the sniper is unable to see their surroundings well. Okay, that's a fair point. That's why it's necessary to pair up with a spotter. The spotter uses powerful binoculars to probe the situation and communicate the information to the sniper. A sniper can't do his job alone. His potential is unleashed when paired up with a spotter equally skilled. As the Mountain Hounds get up and climb onto the van, they are assaulted with rifle bullets. They are faster than the speed of sound. The sound those bullets create is nothing like the sound from a normal gun. It almost sounds like the Grim Reaper swinging down his scythe. Furthermore, they can see the Mountain Hounds, but the Mountain Hounds can't see them. Only those who actually have experience being sniped at can understand this fear. We can't even go near the van! Forget about us, just go! Okay, we'll go after them. There's a driver and one other guy in the van. We must leave now, otherwise it'll be too late. The driver steps on the gas immediately. Are they after us? Yeah, they are after us. Boy, he drives well. He's catching up in that van. Oh my. Can you resist? Sure, of course. Tomitake opens a window near one of the back seats and leans out. Hot air blows into the car. Though the car is jolting on the bumpy road, he checks the mechanism with the gun calmly. He acts naturally, as if he's checking his favorite camera. The gun was taken from one of the security guards in the basement. A member of the Mountain Hounds in the van has the same gun in his hands. The power of their weapons is the same! Equal power! The road is no longer curved straight. It curves like a snake. There are some bumps and sharp curves, which make things in the car fly all over. A gunfight in the situation must be extremely difficult. Tomitake understands he can't waste any bullets. He carefully measures the distance. By doing so, he wants his opponent to think he's still out of range, so they will come closer. On the other hand, the Mountain Hounds can't take this anymore. He fires and wastes his bullets on this bumpy road. Some of the bullets hit the body of the car and make a nasty metallic sound. Tomitake-san, it's not safe to lean out like that. Don't worry. That clumsy shooter can't hit me. If he was my student, he would have to start all over. In this type of situation, we have to observe first. We predict an opponent's manner and shoot depending on that prediction. Don't try to shoot at a target. Try to let the bullets find it. Is Tomitake actually a sniping instructor? Just like this. Tomitake fires for the first time, after carefully waiting for the perfect moment. His shooting style is absolutely beautiful. He takes position firmly so he won't lose his control, even during a violent, rapid-fire assault. Yet he isn't too tense. He even has little leeway, although he's in an anomalous position by leaning out of the car. Tomitake is shooting very precisely. That's nothing like what the Mountain Hounds did earlier. He shoots at the right time, so his bullet goes where it's supposed to go. It's hard to believe they're using the same gun! Same gun! Nasty metallic sounds keep coming from the body of the van, which makes the Mountain Hounds realize how good Tomitake is. Shit, he is so good! He isn't just an office worker in Tokyo. I've heard it before. First Lieutenant Tomitake became an office worker due to an accident, but he used to be a snipe instructor for unconventional warfare units. Huh? What are you saying? Are you saying he is... Wow! Tomitake starts to aim at the driver's seat to pressure them to give up. Mountain Hounds already know that they're fucked. Tomitake is capable of hitting his targets easily, even on this bad road. Furthermore, they're in a bulletproof limousine. The Mountain Hounds are in a regular car. If Tomitake wants to hit you, Tomitake will hit you. It makes perfect sense. Besides, the van is facing the limousine as a pursuer. All the shots until now were just warning shots. Unless the Mountain Hounds quit, Tomitake will start to shoot at them. There is no chance of winning. Motore 1 to pursuit vehicle. If the blockade is broken through, that's enough. Don't go too far. Tomitake is an expert sniper. Thanks for the warning, boss. Don't waste your life. What do we do? Can we let them go? Roger. This is the pursuit vehicle. We're abandoning pursuit. We're falling back. They finally gave up. They're slowing down. Woo! Even after such a gunfight, you're so calm. I bet you've gone through quite a bit, huh? It's all thanks to training. Tomitake is back in the car and raises his fist in victory. He is as easygoing as ever, even after a violent gunfight. Akasaka finally gets to know Tomitake for the first time. Male bonding over guns. First Lieutenant Tomitake, I'm glad you're safe. We were so worried that we couldn't get in touch with you. Tomitake is making a call from a telephone box outside of Okinomiya. The phone lines around there are on a different network than the ones on the Mountain Hounds are controlling. That's why he can make the call. Tomitake calls Tokyo immediately. He tells Tokyo that there are some spies from the Mountain Hounds within Tokyo Investigation Department, and that's how they found out where he was. He also tells them that he was captured, but that he has escaped. He tells them the enemies were fooled by the diversion, and that they are on the mountain as we speak. While he was captured, Major Takano, the ringleader, had hinted at the existence of masterminds, etc. He explains everything he knows so far. Please take control of the Irie institution immediately. They've already fired repeatedly. It'll only be a matter of time before the villagers fire something out. I urge you to give command of the watchdogs for the watchdogs to take action. Hello, this is Oka from the investigation department. I'm glad you're safe. The watchdogs are already standing by in the air, approximately 30 kilometers south of Inamizawa. We've been requesting an order to move in, but the higher-ups are so stubborn. I don't want any problems, so they hesitated. But if you're safe, then that makes things simple. I'll tell them what you just told me now. I'm sure they'll approve the operation immediately. The watchdogs will arrive within 20 minutes. Hey, we just got an arrest order for Major Takano and First Lieutenant Okanogi. We also got orders to secure the Irie institution, as well as the disarmament of the Mountain Hounds. All thanks to you. Great job! A winner is you. Tomitake walks out of the telephone box. That was an exciting phone call. Is everything settled? Yes. The watchdogs are moving in. They're already standing by in the air, and they should arrive within 20 minutes. How powerful are the watchdogs? The Mountain Hounds. The Mountain Hounds are a multi-purpose unit to maintain secrecy, but the Watchdogs are an elite unit specifically trained to do battle. Both their skill and their equipment are far superior. Things will be taken care of quickly. Akasaka looks at his watch. It's about 12:30. The Watchdogs will arrive in about 20 minutes. He remembers how hungry he is. It's lunchtime already. If he was brave enough, he would go to a noodle shop, and by the time he was done, everything would be over. For the Mountain Hounds, from fought well until the last possible moment, it's ending rather too soon. They are where some rice fields and a residential area mix. This is the border of Okinomiya. The sun is covered by a thickened layer of silver clouds, and a cool breeze is blowing. It may rain a little. The two of them don't even remember how many times their lives were threatened today. They actually want to let the rain soak their bodies. After a while, Akasaka speaks. So what do you think, Tomitaki-san? What do you mean? I think I'll go back to Hinamizawa. They're still fighting. Yeah, you're right. But are you sure? We are safe here. Rika-chan is waiting. I haven't kept the promise yet. Okay then, let's go back. I actually have something to take care of too. I was thinking of going back anyway. Akasaka-san, have you been on a helicopter before? I have a permit for one. Sweet. Let's jack a helicopter and swoop in. They watch the breeze blowing over the rice fields for a while, then get in the bullet-ridden car. Where is Irie? I guess Irie and Satoshi were stowed somewhere safe, while Shion and Kasai were doing their sniper thing. The car starts up quickly and drives back the way it came. It's only noon. There is still plenty of time before Watanagashi starts. Clouds cover the sky, and it's suddenly getting cool. Okanogi's intuition tells him it's going to rain a little. He already knows that the enemy has broken through the blockade, but he hasn't told Takano about it. It really doesn't make any difference at this point if she knows or not, and he also wants to reach the top of the mountain. Okanogi's only thinking about one thing now. He's thinking about the enemy commander, who created this horrible day for him. He just can't admit his loss until he sees the enemy commander's face. He realizes he has already lost. Takano is the only one who doesn't think so. The rest of the Mountain Hounds have fallen into the traps and the ambushes. Okanogi has already ordered all the units except his own to fall back from the front line and into the vehicles. The only ones who can go on right now are the determined princess, Okanogi himself, and a handful of exhausted members of the Mountain Hounds who could barely walk. The last attack party. Eventually the slope becomes a little more gentle. Okanogi and the others are finally at the storage shack of the Forest Service. The club members already know that the Mountain Hounds are almost totally annihilated. The number and strength of the men, they are now both far below the club members. Therefore, when Okanogi sees everybody welcoming him and the others, he isn't surprised. These are the kids who annihilated the Mountain Hounds throughout the day. They also fought with everything they had. They were always in control, but they must be exhausted as well. However, they're standing there, brimming with willpower. That's a God-given willpower that only winners are allowed to have. There she is! There is our Okanogi, capture her! Major, how can you even say that to us under these circumstances? What? Can't you obey my order? Oh no, I have no intention of disobeying you. Okanogi dumps his communication unit, his taser, and all the heavy equipment he has been carrying. Then he unbuttons his shirt and tells his men to stay put as he steps forward. He walks about half of the distance toward the club members. I am Okanogi, also known as Otori One of the Mountain Hounds. I pay my respects to your leader. May I have your leader's name? The club members look at each other. There's a girl taller than the others. She can't be that old, but her hawk-like eyes are as sharp as a veteran soldier's. Okanogi doesn't know her circumstances. Only those whose lives are threatened on a daily basis can have eyes like those. I'm the leader of this club. My name is Sonozaki Mion. The girl steps forward. How old are you? No, who cares about your age? From the turmoil in Okonomiya Station this morning to this battle in the mountain, did you command it all? The girl doesn't answer, but her silence confirms it more strongly than anything she could have said. You've won this battle. Our princess is the only one who can't think that way. There is nothing else we can do at this point. Tomitaki broke through the blockade. I'm sure he's already called Tokyo from Okonomiya. I don't know when the suppression unit will arrive, but it's just a matter of time, I'm sure. If you want to laugh, go right ahead. Okanogi, what are you doing? That's the enemy leader. Take her down! Don't pay any attention to her. What do you want? You are a leader, and so am I. You understand, don't you? Fight to the death? Isn't he surrendering? I can understand. He was the commander. But his men are all down. They can't just admit his loss. Are you saying he's willing to sacrifice himself as the leader of the defeated force? I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. I appreciate that. Mion takes a stance. Okanogi takes a stance too. Oh shit! Although Okanogi is nothing like Akasaka, he is still a close combat specialist. Even when he's exhausted, there is no way Mion can defeat him. Takano thinks so too. She thinks Mion is underestimating Okanogi, but Mion knows. Mion knows she is the only one who can put him at peace. Are you ready? Here! Huh! Okanogi throws a fast punch, but Mion knocks it aside. She grabs his arm and turns it downwards, then twists it, and ends up holding his body. Mion twists his arm even more. Okanogi is sure she's going to break his arm. It was a great move. She took his arm in one flowing movement. It is clear that Mion knows self-defense techniques, and she's no amateur at it. But Mion doesn't break Okanogi's arm. Instead, she throws him onto the ground. She doesn't deliver the final blow. She just looks down on him. Not bad. Okanogi, what are you doing? Hurry up and subdue her. Shut up! You just shut up and watch. This is a one-on-one battle between leaders. Okanogi gets up quickly, takes a stance once again, and then swings his arm down. And again, Mion avoids it effortlessly, grabs his arm, and turns it, just like she did earlier. They are in the same position as earlier. And just like what happened before, she doesn't break his arm, but throws him onto the ground and looks down at him. A rotation throw, huh? The way you move, it's not the Yushinkan method, is it? Is it that classy Kobukan method? By the way, when you take your opponent's arm, you can knee his face if you want. I see. I'll try that next time. Oh my gosh, Mion is great. She's actually having a good match with their leader. Is he actually fighting to win? Or is he just fighting because he's that impressed with her tactics? And he wants to teach her something. Okanogi, use her weapons! What do you think you're doing? Here I come! Wah! This time he has more energy. He takes an extra step and tries to kick. But Mion takes a step forward, as if she's assaulting the leg that's trying to kick her. Sweep the leg. Now that Mion is close to Okanogi, she keeps her body low to the ground. So of course he's going after her head. Okunogi raises his right arm to elbow her head. Leon gets up suddenly and holds his arm with her hands. Like the flowing moves from earlier, this is simply a contest of strength. Mion is a lot smaller than Okunogi. But suddenly, Mion lets go with her hands and lets Okunogi's elbow come down. She then sidesteps him, and there she goes, just like earlier. Okunogi's arm is on his back, and they end up in the same situation. But this time, what comes after is different. Whoa! Okunogi's face lowers as Leon lifts his arm up high. Then Leon swiftly brings her knee up into his face. That's exactly the technique Okunogi told her earlier. Again, he's down on the ground. That's it. You learn quickly, don't you? It really is. You know strategies, tactics, and battles. You have everything you need to be a commander. You should have been in my position. You should have been the one to lead those shitty Mountain Hounds. Huh. Sorry, I never want to be a leader of a shady unit like yours. Mion laughs. Okunogi laughs, too. It's not his humiliation, it's his honest reaction. You're right. You shouldn't waste your talent on Japanese unconventional warfare units. Bet you can even lead SAS, Delta, or whatever. You'll be one of the best. In any event. SAS? Delta Force? How stupid. That's too boring. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. Then tell me, what kind of unit do you want to lead? I'm not interested in leading any units. I just like being the leader of a club. A club leader. Perhaps an intelligence bureau for England, huh? No way. Listen, there's only one club I want to lead. That's our club of the Hinamizawa School. I'm not interested in games without penalties. The members of my club are the Magician of Words, my Barakeiichi, Seeker of all things adorable and cute, Ryugurina, Trapmaster Satoko, and the charming enticer, Rika-chan. And last but not least, our newcomer, Furude Hanyu. You won't find anything more fun than playing with them, even if you search the entire world. No wonder we couldn't win. With her as their leader, there is no way we could have won. Come on, Okunogi! Wake up! Takuno yells at him, but Okunogi doesn't hear it. Are we finished warming up? The next one is for real. You're going to die. Get ready. Come on. I'll give you the ultimate ending. Something you've been wanting all this time. Good enough. Here I come. Okunogi takes about 5 steps backwards and inhales. He twists his body and puts all his power into his right fist. Just like he said, he's putting everything he has into this one blow. Mion squints a little and prepares to receive with the left side of her body. The sky starts to rustle. They both feel raindrops on their foreheads. Here I go. I'm going to kill you. So come get me, okay? Whenever you're done praying, go right ahead. A tense moment ends!